What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was fixing to level up some mons. I gotta strongly reimagine my team. I only need a very small number of Pokemon now. And this experience share needs to make its rounds, to put it lightly. I need to deposit a bunch of items in my PC. So many items in here I don't care about. But I don't want to lose because they're cool and rare. That is the Stardust. I did have it. I have a Star Piece too. I do have a lucky egg. I don't really have an NPC in mind to train on. Hi. Double battles where I can easily kill both opponents would be the absolute easiest way to get really fast levels, I think. This has high level enemies of, damn the sub. This has high level enemies of low experience yields. I'm sure there's a place I could go where I could kill enemies who give me like 1,000 experience each. I don't need to get super ton of level ups. Let's try to go to 7 Island. Hello. I could, versus Seeker people. I fought someone who had, oh, this is a Blissey. This is a Blissey right here. This thing's worth an ass ton of experience. The Blossom. This thing is bulky. Magical Leaf. Designated HM Slaves was a shitty, yeah, I beat the Elite Four. Designated HM Slaves was really shitty in my opinion. I forgot that's how it worked. Oh. It's not so easy, huh? Ursa Ring. I could catch this. I didn't even know this was here. Oran Berry. They had a berry this whole time. I caught it. So I ended up just using the starter the whole playthrough, which is the thing I said I wouldn't do. Got her. So I can refight this lady over and over, and she gives rather large amounts of experience. A crit. If the HMs were better moves, I would like it more, but it makes more sense to just have like Pokemon that could theoretically do something on your team without it consuming a move slot. Doduo. I need this. I need it. Give. I wonder if I can adjust the RNG for this. Doesn't take a super long time to charge. I can get even more experience by sending out cute first. And then switching. Took in sunlight. Grass whistle. Charizard couldn't learn fly in red and blue, fun fact. They added it for yellow. It's kind of funny because yellow changed almost no movesets for any Pokemon. But they did change that, I guess because it just felt very appropriate that Charizard would be able to fly you around. So this is one of the higher level mons I need to get, thankfully. Most things don't need to level up that much. I think I'm done with the post game, actually. Pretty much the only thing I need to do at this point is catch all the mons. Well, there's three. I guess there is an extra post game with theoretically 3 new dungeons. No, stop! Don't. People will expect me to actually play Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes, you could trade a Charizard back over. The game didn't like do any checks about what could legally learn things back then. And the checks for gold and silver were all on gold and silver. You know how you could trade between red, blue, gold, and silver? It would make sure that you weren't bringing any Pokemon. You weren't trying to trade a Pokemon that knew a move that didn't exist yet. Kingdom Hearts 3 is either already out or coming out in the next couple days. $2, nice. More like Solar Meme, am I right? So I think I've got to get to level 32. I'm going to have to do this with all my starters. This feels pretty slow. I wonder if there's a faster way to do it. I could put on the lucky egg. I'm already getting 3/4 of the experience I would get. I need like Parish Song. That's what I need. I don't know why I'm running up and down like this. That was my strat before, and it worked really nicely. That would work like super well here. I don't know. It might be really slow. Lucky egg on the main mon. Switch out immediately. Then Parish Song. Do I already have a Misdreavus? Misdreavus learns Parish Song. I don't remember what else does. A high level Misdreavus would be a very efficient way to do this. This might be it. Yep. I got a Meganium. Trying to learn Pedal Dance. What's next on my list? I don't need Sonic Fox in the squad. A lot of Pokemon I have are fortunately just get them like a few levels or Stone Evolution. The starters evolving at level 30 is pretty late. It's not as late as it gets. Miss Magius was added in Gen 4. Someone look up what learns Perish Song in Gen 3. I'm sure there's some efficient way of looking that up. There's a Mischievous right there, so I could use this. Tell me your secrets, little thing. If I could get this thing to a nice high level, then it could help me level other monsters faster. It doesn't even need to be a super high level. Polytoad Perish Song. That's true. I don't even know how to get a Polytoad. I have a lot of mons where it's just literally like level them up a little bit and that's that. It's level 79 Alakazam on my team. Holy shit. Look at my Mewtwo. Level 77 Metang. So good moves. It has a good move. That's right. This won't have any meaning. This thing just won't level up from evolving. Damn, there's a lot of Pokemon, aren't there? The thought of doing all 9 starters sounds like a bitch. Metang is like 55, I want to say. But I caught that one the way it is right now. It was a wild level 77 Metang. Did I ever get a Graveler? What I could do is to release every Pokemon that I'm done with. Or just move them to like a far off box. That's tempting, but it's gonna take forever. I forgot about this fellow. It's Means. She's doing okay. It's Means a girl. Yes. I forgot I jammed her in there and then forgot about her. Let's just grab some legendaries. Means can stay in here, she's special. I got the Rapidash, so I definitely don't need this Ponyta. And I don't really need the Rapidash. I'd love to just remove every Pokemon that, like, I definitely don't need. Like all the middle form, or the end forms. I don't need this Arbok. It'd be kind of cool to have, like, the fully evolved of everything, though. I mean, I wouldn't be that cool, I wouldn't care. I mostly just want to complete the Pokedex. Most of these Pokemon I just threw a ball at and that was that. So it should be easy to just get another one by doing exactly that again. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Let's kill the Rapidash and the Ponyta. And the other Ponyta. That would be a good opportunity for me to double check that I didn't. Let's get all my items out of here. I might be going on a giant releasing tear. Be the easiest way to keep on top of things right now. So I don't need this guy. Because I was evolved form. I like basically need to do that with everything. Did I catch a Tentacruel? That's down there. So I don't need him anymore. And I also don't need any Tentacools that I caught, like these two. That's a Persian, I don't need that. And I also don't need the Meowth, which was ages ago. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of this for the next few minutes. I definitely don't need the Crobat, but it's kind of good, so I might keep it. It's kind of a good mod. Don't need Ursa Ring, and also don't need Teddy Ursa, because of that. There's Teddy Ursa. I must have caught this one a while ago. Oh, I saw it. There's an Entei. Got Raikou later than the other ones. There he is. Don't need Parasect, and by association don't need Paris. That one would be kind of cool for being a catch Pokemon, but I don't really care because I can just spam luck. There are other mons I can get that pick up, so I don't care. It's not these two, is it? Mantine is not involved with an evolution, I think. It's Mantike that evolves into Mantine. Remoraid evolves into Octillery. So I don't need him. I don't think I ever caught a Spinnerack, but I could be wrong. If I did, it was an age ago. I already had a Furret? No, I caught this one more recently. Where's the Sentret? I caught a Dodrio, right? I hope I did. I think I just did, right? There it is. I caught two Sentrets. I definitely don't need a Sudowoodo anymore. Or a Natu. Where's Natu? Where's my Natu at? Calling the herd, baby. Where the hell is my Natu? There's my Spinnerack. Fun fact, if you release a Pokemon with very high happiness, you can get into random battles with it in a place where you can find that Pokemon naturally. It might not even need the high happiness, I don't know. Did I catch an Electrode? I did. I don't need any one-stage Pokemon. Bye-bye, Palossal. I have another Hogue later on. There it is. Much higher level Hogue. 39. Look at that Cacnea that's not even shiny. I don't need that. There's my Natu. Oh my god, using these boxes like what they're actually supposed to be. I can't even imagine. There's so many Pokemon. I might need one of these things. I'm not gonna just put it up in the... I don't care. There's Eradicate. And a Sunflora, so I can get rid of Rattata and Sunkern. We think we're both pretty early. Alright, this is a lot of work that I've just done right now. Let's throw something onto my team and actually level it up. That Mischievous. It may seem weird, but it'll all make sense in time. Where is it? I lost it. It was in my box with all the ghosts. There it is. We're going to attempt to level this thing up a little bit. There we go. It'd be nice if I had Curse. This might take a little while, but it should speed things up. Hi. I don't know what level it learns it at. This is bad. I could die. I'm gonna go check on my EV. That's on 4 Island, I think. Ah, it indeed. What do I not need? I guess I don't really need my... Well, I don't really need Electabuzz because I could use this fool from here on out. I don't know how much I need my 2 HM slaves right now. Putting this guy away. I'll be back for him. An egg. Where am I going? 7 Island again? Curse is all I need pretty much. And Perish Song. Defense Curl Blissey is a woke set. 2 level ups. So I get 3/4 of the experience because it stacks. The crit. I wonder if there's a place where I can get experience faster than this lady. This is pretty fast. Got 3 level ups pretty quick there. It's been 5 whole levels and I didn't learn anything. I could just use a cheat. Give myself really fast experience. Be quicker than grinding. Perish Song at 45. And it never learns Curse at all. Might get it as an egg move. It is not. All this would do is get me the full experience. Alright, now it's tempting to use a cheat. The only mons I really have to waste a lot of time leveling are my starters. But then again, this won't just be... This will be faster even than I'm thinking, because I'll be able to use the Lucky Egg in conjunction with it. So this is 9 more levels. Pain Split. Got rid of my stab. Oops. Might switch out. So I only got half instead of 3/4. That might still be faster. That's the gross part. Probably not. I just want the Lucky Egg, damn it. I have it, but like I just want to be able to not have to rely on the EXP share. But this might end up being super duper slow. It's not like Perish Song plays out fast. I could test this a lot easier with just Curse. There's a good chance that Blissey can't even fucking hit me. There's a good chance it's fucking normal type only. Let's get out of Ghastly for a second. I need to get egg. Might have to evolve that thing anyway. Do you have curse? Yes. Let's put the lucky egg on this thing. Wrong mon. No. I should have been doing this over the course of the entire game, to be honest. Alright, so if I curse, I'm expecting this thing can't really hit me. And let's say I just, waste a little bit of time. Easy. 5,000 experience. See, that's not even like a super duper lot. And that's like the Mon, that's a very high level of the Mon that gives the most experience. It's tempting to use a code. But then again, I don't need like a whole bunch of experience. I just need like, you know, some level ups. I don't want to get to level 100 every time I kill something. This is tricky. Dawn Fan, I need that. I think it'd save me some time. Oh yeah, I have no grass move. Oh yeah, I can't touch this. Static on a ground type. Hold me back. Least favorite poker guy? Oh. I'm gonna get one more kill on this, I've been cheating. Save states are cheating. I was born cheating. What level, Gengar evolves at? Or Haunter evolves into Gengar at? It might not be a level evolution, that's the worst part. Do I have a Flame Body Mon? What gets Flame Body in this gen? Ponyta and Rapidash don't have it yet. Magmar has it. Slugma and Macargo might have it. Oh wait. Magma Armor works too. That means both Slugma and Macargo. Oh, Magby is here. Where is it? I called it retard. It's got Flame Body. I'd like to grab, let's put you away for a sec. Opinion on Smoochum. It's flexin'. Did you ever know that Smoochum was flexin'? Check it out. Look at that arm. Look at that big beefy arm like Trogdor. So merely having a Magby on the team means I'll need to take fewer steps to get these goddamn eggs to hatch. And I probably need a lot of them. Alright, this thing is probably getting a fuck ton of happiness right now. I don't even want to think about how much happiness I just got. Sunny day. Sure. This is like actual good mon, so I should like care for it a little bit. You get like 10 happiness per level up or something, 5 happiness per level up. Didn't evolve yet. Why are there so many Pokemon that need to get to level 30 some to evolve? It has an attack. This thing has Leaf Blade, Magical Leaf, Petal Dance, and Solar Beam. That is a bad set. 4 grass moves. Yay, that was fast as hell. That was a happiness evolution. This thing's gonna end up having like the same ass moves as my Electabuzz. I want to keep him along for the time being. God damn it. God damn it. Menuing's too hard. Imagine if I was actually playing something new. Imagine if I was doing a playthrough of Thousand Year Door like I said I would. Light Screen Blissey is woke. How long will it take these eggs to hatch is what I'm wondering. I've already been running around a while with them. Lick. Imagine that thing licking you. That's actually how it is. It really is Thousand Year Snore. Nice Punch is actually a good move on this thing. Better than Pound. It's probably the fight after this one. I'll get this thing to evolve. This is actually what I spent like the majority of my time playing Fire Red Leaf Green doing. Like even as a kid. Running around and versus seekering the same people and over and over and over. So I could level up Mons. It's a lot faster than fighting randoms. And doing it with eggs in the inventory. That's like really how you're expected to play Pokemon. That's the thing that really gets me. This is endgame Pokemon. This is what you're expected to do to get like a full Pokedex. Sweet Kiss. I guess I don't want that. Yay. Got the Jinx. Lovely Kiss. That's a move I want. Better than Lick anyway. Forgot how to lick, learned how to kiss. Just like me when I got older. Except the other way around. Well, I've got a lot of fucking starters I can do. There's no other way to get them. Starting with Rico for no particular reason. I'm keeping Magby on the team, Magmar, because he makes these eggs hatch. Wonder how long I am from it hatching. I'm so tempted to just put on a code. I've got so many mons to level up. Most of them just need to level up once. So it's not that bad. Or it's not so many, it's like 70. Or 100. I've leveled up one starter, which is the Meganium. Jolly's kind of good for this thing. Whoa, nice. That's a good one. Alright, let me look at my Pokedex real fast. I've caught 227, there's 386. So it's like 140. Maybe I shouldn't start with the really long ones. Maybe I should start with the really short ones. That would make me feel better. That number would go up really fast right at the beginning. That was a crit. And I've missed 2 cross drops. Look at it dance. So what am I? 23. I need to get to 36. I think it's most starters need to get to 36. But that's not like a hard rule. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. In the first game, Venusaur was 32. I could be playing another Pokemon game right now. I could be doing an actual playthrough of Gen 3 and bitching about it the whole time. Ruby Sapphire, that is. So would I play Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh, just Emerald because it's the best one. But it's not them playing, it's me playing. Do I want the best one? Or do I want the worst one? You know? I've had a really good time catching Mons, but leveling them up, this is a little bit more of a bitch. I could be playing Phoenix right. The leveling gets slower too. Am I getting 2 level ups a battle? Probably a little bit more. I don't like Nuzlocks. I like Nuzlocke-like things. I like arbitrary rules that you put on your own game. But Nuzlocks are... It's too easy to grind. to just bypass the difficulty. And it's not fun when you like, if something just goes really wrong. I like the threat of losing a Pokemon. That's like a good move for this, I guess. I guess I'll put it on. I'm not too far away now. The crit. This is slow and tedious. The eggs haven't even hatched yet. So I'm going to be running around with fucking 2 eggs in my inventory forever. Because as soon as this egg hatches, I'm just going to go get another one. I'm going to have EVs galore, baby. These are like the slowest Pokemon to evolve. I'm starting with a super low level version of it, and it needs to get to a pretty high level to actually reach its final form. And there's 9 of them. Which gives me plenty of time to bitch Street Fighter EX2 to watch it. That sounds comfy. I actually have a lot of fighting game footage. Most of it's Street Fighter 4, which I think we like, right? Isn't that one of the games we like? More like Solar Meme. Fucking Electabuzz got a level, but Grovyle didn't. How is EX2 such a good game? Egg. Reminded that Pokemon eggs hatched at level 5 in this game. And I think in Gen 4 as well. Gen 5 and onward. No, 2 and 3? It might have been 4 they start hatching at level 1. I think in Gen 4 they hatch at level 1. In Gen 2 and 3 they hatch at level 5, so it's like weird that if you have a newborn Pokemon, it's born at level 5, but you can find level 2 Rattatas in the wild. It's like, where the fuck were you? Were you in space? Got that much muscle atrophy? Still one more level. Pretty sure this guy's 36. If EX3 is so much better than people say, then why is there no arcade footage of it? Howdy, y'all. What's so good about dumb old Texas? Egg Bomb Defense Curl Light Screen Double Edge. Also a meme set. That probably took like 5 minutes. But it felt like 500 minutes. They just put punches on everything. This didn't get Thunder Punch. That's cool. Yeah, this. Let me take out a... Is it Sunstone? I mean, I'll try it. I have no idea whether it's going to work or not. Sunstone doesn't normally work on Eevee. But I'm guessing it's going to turn into an Espeon. Cool. I guessed correctly. I called it Pecker. Based me. I actually really should do a lot more, like, looking at this stuff. Okay, some of them are level 15. It's gonna make things a bit faster. That's only gonna be like one more level. These ones are level 20. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. I'm doing the slowest ones first. Still though. Time to get another egg. Take me to 4. There should be another EV here. These two are getting it on. My Ditto and my fucking Eevee. They're banging. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EVs. And I have the original, and I've hatched 2 more now. Or I've got eggs for 2 more. I had the original, and I hatched an egg. And now I've got the eggs for 2 more. I need 1 more egg after these. Imagine getting it on with the Ditto. So that ends up being like 1 battle worth of experience. Fun fact, the Gen 3 starters have different learn sets, like radically different learn sets if you never evolve them. For the most part, starters in other gens have pretty much the same moves if you don't evolve them. But any mon where it changes typing has a pretty significant moveset difference. And that's true for most of the starters. I shouldn't say most, some of them just start learning their moves already anyway. It's like I'm not psychic type yet, but I'm gonna learn confusion as this fucking Fennekin. I don't remember if it learns confusion or what. But a lot of the Gen 3 starters I think become a lot more specialized in their starting type. So like maybe a Trico at like level 40 will learn Solar Beam. But a Grovyle, a Sceptile at the same level will learn something else, and it'll never learn Solar Beam. Like Torchic learns like Fire Blast and Flamethrower and shit. But if it's a Blaziken, it's going to be learning like Blaze Kick and High Jump Kick and stuff instead. I don't think, what's it called? Swampert gets Hydro Pump or something. But it does get Hydro Pump if it stays on Mudkip forever. Stuff like that. It's like that. It's kind of cool. It's a cool idea. I'm beating up the same trainer over and over to level up, to very slowly level up some mons. While attempting to simultaneously hatch 2 eggs in my inventory by running around, which also charges the versus Seeker, which lets me fight the same NPC over and over. I'm basically ruining her life and her fat bitch Blissey. I'm using creative switching so that even though I'm doing nothing in the fight, I'm in no danger, I'll never die, and I'm getting 3/4 of the experience on the mon that needs it. What are some other games I could be playing? I should make like a list. Yeah, I don't know, I want to play the original. Here's my list. Thousand Year Door. What else? Ace. Attorney 2. Oh yeah. Mario 64 ROM hacks. That's always on the list, I don't need to add it. I'm not gonna put Maple Story on there, you guys are dicks. Dragon Quest 11 is one of them. And Deltarune. I haven't played that yet. No one's Spoilerino. Technically, I have to play the rest of Dragon Quest VIII. Since I'm not done with it. I want to know if that's a real game. Bulk Up Pecker. I'm not going to play Psychonauts. These are games I was actually already planning on playing. I've heard it said that Deltarune is 2 hours, and I've heard it said it's 1, and I've heard it said it's 3. Which is it, goddammit? I've tried on two separate equations to play Dark Souls 1, and also once to play Bloodborne. And to be 100% honest, I don't really like them. I'm okay with the gameplay style. Trial and error kind of stuff. One, a really hard thing that you just have to do once. I don't really like the soul system. I've only heard about Racketeer. It looks cool. I just find the gameplay to be kind of awful for the Souls games. I've never played a Wise game, if that's how you say that. Ys game. I don't know. Mega Man DOS, Mega Man 3 DOS. Probably would like them, but I like almost every game. Even the games I don't like, I like, because I just enjoy complaining about them. How would you pronounce it? Is it Ys? I don't know. I guess I can give it a go. And switch out here. Trauma Center Under the Knife. That's a game right there. That game definitely exists. I remember Trauma Center came out around the same time as the first Ace Attorney, and they got mentioned together a lot. I don't think they have anything to do with each other. Was I gonna play Fatal Frame on stream? That game is hard to emulate. Yay. I guess I'll learn it. Let's look at it. 90-90. That's with a high crit ratio. With burn chance. That's insane. This is a good move. Where's my hashtag mudkip? There it is. Mud. Kip. Mud. Kip. Mud. Kip. What are these eggs doing? Because they sure aren't hatching. You think my Magmar would be fucking speeding them along? Bide. I don't want that. Bide's a meme. Hi. FE13. That's okay. That's not even the first game I want to be playing from the 3DS. Various 3DS games. There's like a bunch of 3DS um like shop games that I want to play, like Box Boy. I'd love to play Box Boy on stream. Pushmo and Crashmo are like the highest rated games on the 3DS shop. I got both of them. I played Pushmo a bit and it was only kind of fun. Oops. Mighty Switch Force is fun. Yeah, Robobot, and Triple Deluxe. I misspelled Deluxe and I fixed it, but it was just a note by me to me. Yes, Jens, it is Disney. It tried to learn Foresight and then I evolved it and then it tried to learn Foresight again. Mischief Maker's annual play. I think I played through that on stream at least once. I think I even got the 100%. I don't know how the fuck I did Missile Surf on console. That's like the greatest mystery of our time. That's how in the Holy Mother Lord I got an A rank on Missile Surf. You basically have to be Jesus at the game to get an S rank on Missile Surf. RE6 with Apocalypse! Where is Apocalypse? Someone find him. He was just here. He might still be here. There he is. He's still here. Apu! When are we gonna play through every single... It'd be better if it was two people. Two people playing through that game is better than one. We got halfway through one campaign and then we stopped. And that was like years ago now. Why am I bothering to put good moves on this thing? I'm not gonna use it. Celeste I probably would like. I know the guy, it wasn't his first game, the guy who made Celeste, but he'd only made, I don't know what he'd made before that, but he'd made like Flash games, I think. And his Flash games were like not super well known, but they were really notable for having like some of the best jumping mechanics of any platformer. Like the jumping just felt really good and had really nice momentum and like really nice movements and stuff. Vaporeon. Nice. Fly me to 2 steps away. Another egg. This should be the last one I need. I think. So we need an Umbreon, which is a Moonstone, a Flareon, and a Jolteon. So I should have all the EVs that I need, which means I could start breeding something else. I don't know what needs breeding. I haven't run into every egg Pokemon yet. I don't know how the fuck to get a Hitmontop, so I might need to breed a Tyrogue. I haven't encountered Tyrogue. Alright, let me figure this out. Tyrogue. Saffron City giveaway. I might have been handed one at some point. Return to Dreamland. Didn't I do that? I think I played through that game once. On stream. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. I guess I'll refill my green tea while I'm up. Be right back again. I said hi to my mom while I was downstairs. I've actually beaten the game, and I've also maybe done all the post-game, but I don't have like 300 Pokemon. Oops, I didn't switch. I have like 100, I have like 240, not even that, like 220, 230, 233. She was watching YouTube, and I'm like not even sure if I should repeat what she was watching on YouTube, but you guys will probably relate. Link Between Worlds, that's one I want to play on stream. I deliberately didn't play that so that I could one day play it on stream, because I think my blind playthrough of that game will probably be hilarious, or good. I'm the target market. I'm the guy who played through Link to the Past a billion times, but also like grew up with it. She was watching a pimple be popped on YouTube. She got onto the deep YouTube. I thought Swampert evolved at 32. What runs Perfect Land Citra? Kirby? Or Link Between Worlds? Link Between Worlds, huh? That's good. I like how my Electabuzz has slowly leveled up like 3 times. Like 4. I think he's getting experience too, just a little bit. Gotchi and fart videos. Nice. Nice liquid T-bolt. I might be good. It might be 34 for Pert. I'm finding it right now. Nope, it's actually True Blue 36. I think YouTube would probably take something like that down. I saw a YouTube video of a guy like having his dog attack a cat one time, and the cat died. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I reported it. I don't know if it got taken down. I saw a YouTube video of someone pulling their shirt up and showing off tits one time. That one was probably also taken down. Yeah, I got a Swampert. You can find some weird shit on YouTube. I got linked the titties one. I was like, hey, check this out. And then I linked it to one of my friends, and he didn't watch it right away. And then like I asked him if he watched it later on, and it was already taken down. So I guess it was taken down, because I remember that it was already taken down when he wanted to watch it. He was like, what was it? And I was like, titties. Titties on YouTube. And it turned out he opened it for like 2 seconds and then instantly closed it without like really, he just thought it was a girl. And that was it, and he just closed it. Girl in her room. And I was like, wow. Is this what I'm worth to you, fucker? I send you something, you just fucking look at it for 2 seconds and then close it. Asshole. Fuck that guy. I'm sure we all have that friend where you don't even like talk on the internet, but you just link things like pictures or videos to each other all the time. Just nonstop. Fun fact, the Cyndaquil line has exactly the same stats as the Charmander line. Like identical. Everyone is the same. It's the only instance of that. I think of all Pokemon, except like probably some legendary counterparts might have some identical stats. I think Yveltal and Xerneas have exactly the same stats. Oops. That crit. Two level ups from one fat bitch. I remember there's like a Pokemon YouTuber called Pixie Terry, who was a girl in the time when gaming YouTubers were not typically women ever. It was like before women realized that they could like get 1 billion bit orbiters by posting gaming videos on YouTube. Um, I don't know if she was fat. She sounded like she might be fat, but I never saw a picture of her. It was usually just voiceovers she did. But I remember other Pokemon YouTubers used to always call their Blissies Pixie Terry. It's kind of mean. I failed to find cross chop twice. But also it was funny. I laughed. I did just say beta orbiters. You know, like you guys. I just want everyone here to know that if I had fat titties, I'd show you guys in a heartbeat. I'd be like, check it out. I'd make it look like an accident. I'd like have a cam on stream and then I'd like reach up super high. My fucking loose tank top would come up. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. I wasn't thinking. Yeah. Unfortunately, you got the me that you got. I remember seeing a fucking post by someone, I forget who, but it was a guy who was making the argument that sexuality was not a choice because if you could choose what sexuality you would have, who would possibly choose to be attracted to men? It like made me laugh. Haha, too bad. This damn Versus Seeker. You guys are my friends. You're not beta orbiters. You guys are alpha orbiters. Maybe some of you were beta orbiters. I found out what Find Dom was recently. I found out because I know someone online who's into it, and I asked him how much he'd poured into it, and he said about $5,000 since I found out. Apparently he's happy with it. He likes spending that kind of money on that kind of thing. I was like, neat. Good for you. I think those are my exact words. Financial domination. It's like it's sexually enjoying spending money on your being made to spend money on things that your dom, I guess, wants you to spend money on. Buy me this, buy me that. Crush Claw, cool move. Better than Swift. The luckiest people in the world are the fetishes for things that other people hate. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not all of them. But imagine being fucking, if you were attracted to fucking BBWs, you get the fucking pick of the litter. No one else wants them. So I've done 4 starters now of the 9. The ones that are going to truly take a long time are these little fuckers, but there might be more of them. I never leveled Bulbasaur. Where the fuck is Bulbasaur? There it is. Puffy Bulba. Oh, I didn't do any of the Gen 1 starters. I forgot I started with Gen 3. There's this really prevalent idea that men like want sticks. that I think has never been true at all. Well, maybe some men want steaks. But the prevailing opinion on the appropriate size of a woman seems to be, like, somewhat thick for everyone. I don't mean like fat. Nice punch. That is a great move for this thing. Crocodile. I think I remember liking Crocodile more than I liked any of the Gen 1 starters as a kid. The Gen 1 starters, now I think they're great. But as a kid, they were all like 8 out of 10 to me. Now they're 10 out of 10, but just because I'm so nostalgic for them. Women competing with women is like the fucking thing, to be honest. Women tear each other down so fucking badly. I've seen it so many times. Women are cutthroat as fuck to other women. I don't want flail. It's evolutionary, dude. Women are more cruel. I don't know. I don't know if I can just say a big old generalization like that. I feel like I've seen that a lot. I feel like a man will want to like prove himself to be better than you, but he'll like want you to be at your best when he does it. He wants to prove that he is better than your best. And a woman will like tear you down. She has to be better than you by any means necessary. I feel like it's how men and women compete. There's like a big difference there. And men enjoy competing, I think, a lot more than women. That's probably why. It's because the methodology is different. If you lose at your best, you don't even feel like you feel like you lost, but you feel like you deserve to lose. You can hold that more easily. If you get torn down, it just feels bad. Crunch. It's better than bite. It's actually only barely better than bite. Bite has the flinch chance, which is cool. Oh, this guy fucking, he's already done. That was fast. Hell yeah. Only 32? 31? Why is it so low? Alright, now I'm done with 6 starters? Yeah, 6 starters. I'm getting there. I saw Squirtle. Charmander's here too. This isn't actually being that slow. I've run Bite over Crunch just for the flinch chance, and I've gotten it on Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados with Waterfall and Bite for the double flinch chance. That's a real thing. So the last 3 all started a higher level. I didn't even think about it, but if I prevent the evolution, will it level up faster? I don't remember if you need less total evolution, less total EXP. I didn't prevent it. I had plenty of chance. There's definitely a lot of chance in Pokemon, but the skill comes from mitigating the chance. Like, yeah, crits are always a factor, and there's also always 50-50s. But to be 100% honest, there's always 50-50s in fighting games, so it's whatever. But it is really a lot like a card game when you get deep into the nitty-gritty. There's a decent amount of randomness in Pokemon. Status effects aren't a huge source of randomness. Paralysis can be. The main thing about paralysis is just the speed drop. Your speed gets cut in half, formerly 1/4. Um, Confusion you don't really see that much at all in competitive Pokemon. There aren't that many moves that inflict it. Water Pulse is a very important move for this mon now. Because of the cannon, whatever. Mega Blastoise. Also, I think they lowered confusion chance. It used to be 1 in 2 of hitting yourself, but now I think it might be 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. Don't quote me on that. I heard it was nerfed, but I never actually looked up the change. A lot of people played Pokemon trading card game competitively. It's still played competitively. I could tell you a lot about like base set plus jungle plus fossil, but that's pretty much all. I knew about the meta back then, and I know about it now. Basically, the limitations on trainer cards were a lot crazier, a lot more non-existent, you might say, back then. So your deck would be like 30. It would be like 10. It would be like 10 Pokemon, 20 energies, um, like 30 trainer cards would be your deck. And there were some really crazy trainer cards, like Gust of Wind, which I think is the same as Pokemon Catcher now. Except Pokemon Catcher is now a coin flip for success, and Gust of Wind was guaranteed. You could have 4 of them in your deck. Gust of Wind just made it so you could choose a different Pokemon to be your opponent's lead. Your opponent's benched Pokemon. I mean, not benched, active. So you could just, if they were developing anything and it hadn't evolved yet, you could just bring it out and fucking kill it while it still had low HP. Now it needs spin. I definitely don't need withdraw. I don't know why I kept that. I think rain, I don't know about right now. The last time I looked at competitive um, Pokemon cards, Rain Dish Blastoise, I think, was seen to be a very, very powerful mon. There might have been Blastoise EX. I don't remember the actual card. But basically, it has this ability where you can attach an unlimited number. There's no energy restrictions for water energies on your turn. You can just put down as many as you want on whatever you want. So you can just throw out like fucking a gajillion water energies and just set up in like 2 turns. EX mons were really busted, but I think they're not anymore. Yeah, Tapu Lele GX is like the best single card right now in Pokemon. I think it's like the most expensive card right now. I don't remember how much it is, but like literally everyone has it. It is that good. I don't remember what it does. Ooh, an egg. It's a female. There's 1 in 8. So I need a moonstone. And this will give me an Umbreon, hopefully. Alright. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Attack does 20 damage times the number of energy cards attacked. Both active Pokemon. This damage is affected by weak. That's pretty good for that attack. The ability is really good too. 170 is like standard for a GX mon, I think. Most EX and GX mons have a butt ton of health. Power creep is nutty. Remember when Snorlax and Charizard were the only mons with 120 HP? And Chansey? Alright, Wartortle, Skull Bash. I don't want it. It should be, this is the level that it evolves. Blastoise. So I got Bulbasaur and Charmander left. Mega Rayquaza. I'm surprised Mega Mewtwo isn't, like, the idea of Ubers getting Mega Evolutions is basically, that should be the most nasty thing in the game, you know? And what's it, oh, it's 15, that's nothing. Well, most Pokemon cards aren't worth that much. Maybe like a really retro card is worth a lot of money. Like a fucking first edition Japanese Charizard or something. But I think of like modern Pokemon that Tapu Lele's on the high end. That's nice of them. Oh yeah, 241. Progress. I've still got to release a bunch of mons. Oops, I found a Teddiursa. Insomnia? Okay, the idea with Insomnia is Darkrai. Darkrai was like Mewtwo's arch nemesis once upon a time. Not really, but like kind of. Scrap Darkrai. But Darkrai got nerfed to shit by 1, the introduction of fairies, 2, the dominance of Xerneas, 3, the nerf of Dark Void, something else. It got knocked down like 20 pegs. Darkrai used to be a pretty good Ubermon, but now it's like one of the worst Ubermons. So kind of nice though, you can bring it on like a Smeargle or something. I think if you have Insomnia, it wakes you up if you're already asleep. Don't quote me on that. So Mega Evolving, you can just get your Mewtwo put to sleep and then Mega Evolve. But I've never even done that. I always use just Life Orb Mewtwo. I don't even think I've used X, but I don't play Uber Session almost ever. I run very particular mons on my Ubers teams. I'm very picky about what I like. Ubers has always been controlled chaos. The thing about Ubers is there's always one mon that's dominating as fuck. Right now it's Primal Groudon. Last gen it was Xerneas. Gen before that it was like, I don't know. No, I guess Kyogre. Primal Groudon is absolutely completely bonkers. But if it was removed, Primal Kyogre would just become completely bonkers. And also Xerneas would become completely bonkers because right now, last gen, Xerneas was like a fucking force to behold. And the only thing that could possibly stop it was fucking mons that weren't even good. Arceus Steel and shit. Primal Growlin's busted, but it's keeping another even more busted mon from breaking through. It sets up so fast. That's the thing. It's already really hard to resist Fairy and Ubers. Like, what good steel types are there? What even steel type legendaries are there? Fucking Genesect? That's not gonna help you. It'll help you a little bit. It's not that good of a mon. Fucking Dialga. That guy hasn't fucking appeared in a while because of Primal Groudon. And it's also, it doesn't resist Fairy anyway. Diancie's there somewhere. It's not actually Uber, but you see it on Uber teams. It's not a bad mon in Ubers. Celesteel's not a... Oh, yeah it is. Diancie doesn't resist Fairy. Celesteela does though. Registeel is a meme. Oops, I didn't switch. I'd love to make an RPG. I'm not an expert on anything related to RPG making, but I bet making an RPG is about 80% making tables. It seems simultaneously a lot simpler and a lot more complex. My game is trucking along. I'm like thinking about just starting to make some videos, but I haven't actually done anything on that front yet. But just like, I wouldn't show the game's code, but I would just show what I have and like I would talk about what my next goals are. But I also want to keep a lot of it kind of secret. I want it to be a surprise. Making an RPG is more about making a solid story. I mean, maybe. Maybe to the player. Obviously, that's the most important thing to the player. But the most important thing to the player and the actual, like, difficulty of development. I was just thinking in terms of like how many RPGs I saw in like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and how, you know, you don't need that much sprite work. A lot of the mechanics are really simple. Yeah, I feel like something should never just be an RPG anymore. It should only just have RPG elements. Yeah, I did it. I got a Charizard. So now it's just Venusaur. And then I'm done with my starters. Wing attack. It has wings. If an RPG would either be a strategy game or a beat 'em up. The idea of combining the strategy game and the beat 'em up actually sounds really fun. I mean, fuck, the RPG and the beat 'em up. Has there been a beat 'em up RPG? I bet there has, but there's like a really famous one. I never played DFO. Oops, that's wrong. You. Dragon's Crown. I didn't play that. It looked really cool. I like wanted to get it, but I never actually did. Roguelike RPGs are cool. I've played a lot of those that I liked. The original Dragon Warrior Monsters had tiny roguelike elements to it. Tiny dungeon crawler elements, actually. Evolving. Finding Sweet Scent again. Venusaur evolves early. It's 32. So this one won't take super long. And besides that, I'm mostly just waiting on this egg to hatch. And then I'm going to have a lot of Pokemon that I'm going to evolve in a single level up. It'd be nice if I had a whole bunch of rare candies. I actually could have done that. I could have just given myself infinite rare candies. I've got three bonus dungeons that I don't even know where they are. And they probably have some pretty cool shit in them. I'm going to cry if they have all the fully evolved starters. I think a really important thing for a game to find long-term success is to have extremely high replay value. The games I poured my time into were mostly had really high replay value. The game needs to be fun in and of itself, so it needs good gameplay. It needs to have something that'll make a subsequent playthrough a lot different from your last one. Pokemon has that in its 2 billion Pokemon. There are a lot of games with RNG items or whatever, like Binding of Isaac. Double Edge. I got Takedown and Double Edge. I feel like not all games that intended to have high replay value have it. Like, I feel like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 both have really high replay value. Mario 64 probably did intend to have it. But that's a really big difference with Mario 64. I'm not like a guy who's like Mario 64 is the best 3D Mario game, although I probably think it is. But I think the reason it's the best 3D Mario game is really subtle. It's something to do with that. I don't know, on Pedal Dance, I don't care. Yeah, the randomizer. Randomizers are just adjusting that. They've gotten popular. What am I doing right now? See, there's so many Pokemon where I don't know if I have them. I have a Haunter, so I definitely don't need this Ghastly. Where is he? I lost him. There he is. I feel like there's probably only one cast form, so I don't want to throw it away. Look, it's Pup. Remember him? Making a game that is remembered in game history. Those are the games that are really good, huh? That's circular. What does that mean? Make a game that's remembered? You literally didn't even say anything. Games that are remembered good on in history. Yes, always. You're correct, but... Where's Venom at? Got one of those pretty early. There it is. Obviously, all the first games are really famous. Games that did something that no game afterwards did. I forgot marking was a system in this game. Make a game with some illegal shit like Rayplay. Want me to make Rayplay too? Where's the Butterfree I made? I have 2 Pidgeys. I think I have a Pidgeotto somewhere. I'll need a Golduck or a Psyduck. I think I caught 2 Psyducks too. Maybe not. I don't need the Trapinch. The fuck is the Trapinch? There it is. Anyone remember I'm Okay? The Jack Thompson game? The game that Jack Thompson inspired to be made, rather. There you are. There's my way better Swablu. I think I caught a way better Swablu even still. This thing. Doc Batch. I forgot about him. Nice bunch of legendaries so far. I remember wanting to spend real money on Adventure Quest. I remember when things were simple like that. Fucking level 80 Wigglytuff. I want to keep these guys just because they're so strong. Where's my Ammonite? I saw it. It's literally 1 level from evolving. So much faster to menu like this. It's kind of funny. I actually want this guy here. I don't know why I ordered them the way I did. This thing can probably like beat the Blissey actually. We'll give it a go. Maybe it can't. Power's rock type. I got the boost. Nice. You see, getting even a single level up on this Kabuto is actually pretty slow. Yeah, the move option is so much more efficient. I didn't level up. Fuck. This should do it. Give me tops. Where do I get the other fossils? Yes. I didn't find out in the video, but like 4 people have told me that one. All the other ones that people have told me, like no one could figure out, rather, but several people have told me that one. Apparently you have to mash buttons like crazy, like after the release. I don't like that theory. I like that it's its own Pokemon. This thing should be one level up from turning into a Amistar. I think it's level 40. Dawn Fan. I can release my Phanpy because I caught that. Alright, there's some fossils. See, that was one level up each. That was pretty fast. And I got 2 Pokemon from that. Level 44. Did I ever get a Gramble? Yes. Okay, I can release these fuckers. They're both done. There were some trade Pokemon I could have done. Maybe I don't want to release absolutely everything. Well, I can just get whatever Pokemon it is for the trade. I have a Sandslash. I don't need the Sandshrew or the Sandslash. I had a Sandshrew back here somewhere. I haven't encountered a Swalot yet, I can say that for certain. I think there's a market for Pokemon games that already have the Pokedex full on eBay. Like, you can, instead of buying like Pokemon Pearl, for example, you can buy a copy of Pokemon Pearl that's already got a full Pokedex. Just instantly starting out. And I think they sell for more than the actual Pokemon games, which makes sense because you could buy a used Pokemon game and it would be the same thing except you wouldn't have everything. But you can just like complete a Pokedex instantly in like 2 seconds with some codes. You could just have a saved .pkm file of every single Pokemon and just load them all onto a blank game and then resell it. It's kind of a funny thought. Should evolve. Unfortunately, I need to level it up twice. I think it should already be at the level where it turns into Aggron. How are there people who work that many hours a week? How do they do it? How do they get through the day? I can barely get through my 4-hour shifts. 8-hour shifts are actually just as hard, to be honest. And not any harder. I was thinking about that recently. I was talking about it with one of my friends. It made me realize that I don't really like it's getting there in the first place. That's the hard part. Once you're there, it's not so bad. It's willing yourself out of bed that's the hard part. So it would be me. Please evolve. Cool. There's an Aggron. I do like that thing. So when the fuck does this guy evolve? Gulpin into Swalot? Ooh, my egg. So now I need to give this thing a Thunderstone or a Firestone. I guess I need all my stones. How come Leafeon you can't get from a Leaf Stone? Explain this, Game Freak. don't even want the egg, to be honest. I guess I'll take it. I got a $2 raise recently. $2 is such a big raise. It was $2.10. Hmm. Give me the EV. Fine. She's keeping my Ditto till the end of time. I don't want that shit back. Fireon is indeed the one I'm missing. If there was like a button that destroyed the world and you were dying, and that button was just sitting there, I wonder how many people would hit that button. I hate to think about that. I bet it'd be like more than one. I bet it'd be several. Remember that Pictures for Sad Children, where it was like, if you hit this button, you'll get $1,000, but some random person you'll never meet in the world will die. And it's like the guy starts giving the explanation of that. He's like, "Do you dare?" And then it's just like the guy he's telling it to just starts smashing the button like a million times. Oops, I didn't switch. Or maybe I did. Yeah, I was starting to switch again. Toxic. I don't want to learn that. Oh, it was only one level. Stupid ass swallow. I don't need you. I don't even need the swallow anymore, so I don't know why I put it back. I could have just released it. I think I have a Marowak. Therefore, I don't need this Cubone or that Marowak. Marowak's over here somewhere. Good die. This thing's one level up from turning into a Graveler, which I don't think I have. This thing's one level up from turning into a Slowbro. Also, I need two of them. One of these is a Water Stone, but I don't remember which one. The fuck are my Water Stones? I think I don't have any. I gotta go to Celadon. I don't know how many I'm gonna end up needing. So I'll just buy 3. Is it you? I'm loaded. I have a lot of money. So which one of these is a Waterstone Evo? Both of them? Hold up. Oh, this Waterstone turns into Slowking. Okay, that's cool. So I'm done with those two. I need another Slowpoke. I think I found that one in, where did I find it? Twin Islands or whatever. It's not called Twin Islands yet, it's called T-Foam. It'll be called Twin Islands in the sequel. This is a ROM hack where every single Pokemon can be got in the base game and thus no trading is required. That's the premise. I don't want to fight her. Right, somewhere in here is a very high level Slowpoke. But I don't remember what floor it's on. I want to say it's really low down. Probably here. It's a fucking Corefish! How did I miss this the first time? This will kill it, won't it? Yeah. I gotta hit it with something else. Go retard. Fuck yes, Crab Hammer. My Geodude will be able to not kill it, maybe. Never mind. All these moves will kill it. Get a low hit. Fuck. I need that. I need that Corefish. Swords Dance. Uh-oh. This thing's finna sweep me. Got it. Got the Corefish. Ruffian Pokemon. I have my doubts. Found another one instantly. Looking for Slowpokes. Every single floor has different shit. That's a Crawdon. That can save me some time evolving this dumb Corefish. It lived. You guys see that? It lived. And I caught it. Rough Customer. It's the rogue Pokemon. I like the idea that you could catch a Pokemon, then it would constantly be fucking up all your furniture. There we go. There's a Slowpoke. This thing will probably live, right? This thing bulky. Alright, it looks like it's not even a roll. Yeah, it might live Cross Chop. Oh, it lived Ice Punch. The Ice Punch is a roll. Cross Chop it resists 2, and it's got better physical bulk than special bulk. Fuck, I needed that thing. I got moved into a faraway box. Flying on my dead Pelipper. Groudon's okay. It's really strong. Alright, remember those 2 guys I just caught? Released. I think that's a Waterstone Evo. It is. What up, bitches? Yeah, it's got like really, really high attack, and it's also got adaptability, which means its water type attacks are a lot stronger than they would normally be. Getting released, bitch. I don't need you. I do need you. There's a mon on my team that I don't need. It's the Magmar. But I'm going to keep it because it is theoretically a very good mon in this game. So do I just level this up? Oh. Oops, I sent out the wrong mon. I want it to die now. Because it'll be hogging all the XP I get. I should name an actual mon 2 turntables. Wow, this level up is going to be slow. Unfortunately, a lot of my mons are high level as hell. I'll catch a fucking spoink and call it after you. like Spoink. Spoink's jumping powers its heart. That means if it stops jumping, it dies. I just wanted to let you know. This Geodude could probably kill that Blissey. There, leveled up. Graveler. So I can release that. I already have a Golem, so I don't need to evolve it. Can't release it without... I need to be very careful about the EXP share. Let's just fix these other 4 first. I can just hack another EXP share into my inventory, but that's going to be a nuisance if I actually do it. What about up forward 3? Don't you do that in Tekken? Hop kick? That's a little bit like a jump. This menuing is slow. You can't even evolve your Pokemon while fighting other trainers. It's gonna be a different battle. All evolutions happen at the end of the fight. This thing's nature, sometimes I just one-shot it without a crit. And other times I can't even do half its health. Celio. It's a mon that's easy to forget exists. Both the beginning and end of that Pokemon chain are very memorable, but oftentimes there isn't a 3 chain of Pokemon like that. I think this is already a high enough level to be a Walrein, but don't quote me. I'm thinking the normal is like a launcher. Can Akuma air Fireball? Motherfucker, it is 44. I've got to actually level this thing up a little bit. I was all excited to not have to... It's been going a lot faster. I'm up to 259 of 386. It's still quite a ways. Watch me like do a lot today and then like never do it again. A lot of them are going to be 1 level up. Which means fight this person once. Huntail and Gorbis set up really fast, but they're not as good as they used to be. I've seen combo videos for Tekken here and there, and from what I've seen, Akuma doing FADC combos like shits out damage like crazy. Like just like low forward Hadouken, dash in, low forward Hadouken into stuff. We'll do like 50% instantly. This is like 5 battles with this bitch to get this fucking 4 level ups. That's right. It's like 100% damage until they get launched. And then when they get launched, it's like 60, then 50, then 40 or something like that. I don't know. I could just give myself infinite rare candies. I don't know why I haven't. It would be a lot faster, and I don't really care. I mean, everyone's got like the idea of what I would be doing if I wasn't doing infinite rare candies, and it's not any different. It's just slower. It's really just what's more fun. I'm not even using the Pokemon as I'm leveling them up. That's the worst part. Just having fucking stupid Electabuzz do it all. So I'm not really getting like an experience of each Pokemon. I'm getting to see all their back sprites, which is kind of cool. But it's not super important to me. Or anything. This is like a pretty autistic way to play a video game, I guess. Maybe Apocalypse was right. Maybe 2 turntables was right. I'm waiting for the time I miss 5 cross chops. Oh, he made it. Dumb Walrein. So I don't know what the fuck is going to happen with this Onyx. I'm just going to try to level it up. You're supposed to trade it holding the metal coat. Yeah, I already caught all the Pokemon I could run into, and that was fun. I guess I could just go on a little legendary catching stint right now, if I could find where the bonus dungeons are, since I don't actually know. Onyx definitely could have killed this Blissey. Did not need to switch out. Wanna know something kind of funny? Clefairy has a higher attack stat than Onyx. I think that's it. I don't remember what the stat is. Or maybe it's the same attack stat as Onyx. Base Blissey with no healing moves. Alright, cool. I'm just getting a Steelix like that. All these Pokemon I just got, straight into the garbage. Box 7 looking pretty thin. Hog. Please have over half. Damn it, it's under half. Frozen. This hog can kill something here, I bet. Look at that thing. I'm not gonna try and kill it. Merry move. That's doing nothing. How far away am I? Like 2 more battles? I would have fought the trainer again and done this faster. There we go. Static doing work. Yay. Pile of swine. Whoa, a message. It's Everdred inviting me to play Third Strike. I like playing with him, but every time I come to a lobby he makes, there's like 20 other people there. And by 20 I mean 4. And I just don't like waiting. It'd be like moderately entertaining if I entered that room and then we all watched some high-level Third Strike and then I occasionally played in the high-level Third Strike. This should be a Seadra? I don't know how I'm going to get the Kingdra. I'm hoping I just level it up again. Isn't it kind of funny when you like get someone's like video game tastes, when you get like a glimpse of it? I'm following a chess YouTuber slash chess streamer, and he always plays, he's like a grandmaster, always plays chess. And one time I tuned in and he was playing fucking, he was doing a let's play. First of all, it was already weird as fuck because he's a fucking chess, like he'd only ever done chess up until that point that I'd seen. Okay, I don't know how to get Kingdra. It might be a Waterstone to be honest. Level 44 in Cerulean Cave, Super Rod, F1. Okay, I can just catch it. Goddamn, I did this in the wrong order. Oh, he was playing Solomon's Key on the NES. That was part of the story. I just didn't finish it. Pretty great game. I don't like it though. Oh, it's happening. I missed 3 cross drops. Will-O-Wisp, that's a good move. All these are good moves. Oh, the reason sometimes I do less than half is because the light screen's up. I forgot that Ice Punch is special. Wait, I did you. You I want. So this normally doesn't evolve by leveling up. But it will this time, baby. I think. I really like watching speed chess, bullet chess. Very entertaining game to me. Ursa Ring. Rare. Yay, Alakazam. I might have caught that and forgot about it. I think it's actually getting some rave-ass reviews, to be 100% honest. I didn't fucking evolve the dumb Shuppet. I didn't even notice. What level it evolves at. Oh, I caught an Alakazam. I didn't even need to do that. That one's probably good. how 2 Makuhitas. Is that my third Swablu? Yeah, it is. I've got 2 other Swablus in here somewhere. Yeet. I could just finish all the Gen 1 Pokemon pretty quickly. I think I have a better Oddish than this later on. I hope I do, because I just released it without checking. Gen 5 is the best gen! So I've owned 125 of the 151 Kanto Pokemon. Taking a piss, be right back. One day, I'll get a wireless headset so you guys can come with me on my piss breaks and listen to me sing Old Man River while I pee. What do you guys think about that? Pidgeot, Raichu. Those ones will be pretty simple. What level is Banette? I thought I would already have it. You telling me Bouffalante is ugly? Gen 5 had a lot more base designs than fucking a lot of the previous gens. Tell me there's anything wrong with Volcarona? There's nothing wrong with Volcarona. It lived. Should have will-o-wisped it so it wouldn't live. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is actually super awkward because I don't have a good way of beating this now. My level 43 Oddish can do it. I don't even know if it can. It probably can. Wow. Go Oddish. Gen 4 had shit out of Skunk. Smogon Genie was fun as fuck when he was released, and is arguably still fun as fuck. I kind of don't want Feint Attack, but also I have no attacks right now. Pleb ass opinion. There we go. It's a Bennett now. Shuffit's so much better than Bennett design-wise. Shuffit's just a cloth thrown over something. Spookily floating in the air. Bennett looks like it's out of a fucking cheesy horror movie. Child's Play. Did you know that Child's Play had 2 direct-to-DVD sequels just recently? And they're actually supposed to be really, really good? Isn't that funny? I think the first Child's Play was pretty fucking scary. But it was also kind of funny. And then they made just a shift to direct, like, just humor. And Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky and all that. I've heard they're super duper good. That did a lot. I one-shotted it. Deoxys is fine. Perfectly adequate favorite Pokemon. I'll say nothing mean about it. Okay, if it went straight to Netflix, that's not really the same as direct to DVD. And it's a lot more 2019. Excuse me. I couldn't get there in time. Cross chop. Look at all my fighting moves. It lived. There's my Machamp. Flexing on him. I'm honestly like the biggest sneezer in the whole world. I like want the ratio of my sneezes to other people's sneezes. Someone give me stats. Oops, I didn't change Pokemon. I didn't get it. How much? 348 the next level. It's like one battle. That's a lot. No, I do not scream my sneezes. Wow, Turntable, you're actually speaking my language. I really believe that. I guess I do want these. Seal is definitely a bad Pokemon design. I agree with that. Sigilyph is cool. I like that one. The Sword and Shield one is gross and nasty because it's so strong. Voltorb is cool because it's a mimic. I kind of don't like its design now, but like... The thing about Voltorb that's so strange is it's not imitating a Pokeball, it's imitating an item ball. And the games have only barely acknowledged that item balls are a thing. Like a Pokeball fits in your hand, and Voltorb's like 3 feet tall. Item balls are much bigger than Pokeballs. But also, there's never been any explanation whatsoever on what an item ball is supposed to be. It's like you just see a Pokeball on the ground, you pick it up, and it's like a awakening. It's like, what was this? The answer is it was an item ball, which actually are giant. Muck, more like suck. I kind of like Muck. There aren't that many designs I dislike. I can throw away this Geodude. I can throw away that Arn. That Abra. Don't need you. Or you. Or you. I'm actually culling the herd pretty hard. Don't need you. Don't need you. There's a fucking another Pidgey. Just chilling. Me and my multiples of Pidgey. Sort of a Pidgey collector, if you will. Where'd the Pidgey go? Oh, I threw it in the garbage. There it is. Garbodor is probably the stupidest Pokemon design I can think of. Or Trubbish, rather. No, yeah, Garbodor. How many Geodudes did I catch? It's like 50 of them. I've got a 4E. That might be worth keeping, but I'll get rid of the Pineco. I can't get rid of this one, it's too cute. I'm making some very significant progress right now. Take you. Trash you. Trash you. No, that's the rapist. I want to keep the rapist. Where's that Zigzagoon I had? It's fucking gone. There it is. I did get Mewtwo. I haven't actually added it to the squad yet. Don't need the Drowsy. I'm just throwing Pokemon in the garbage like crazy. Klefki's cool. Every single person who sees Klefki's like, wow, this is a stupid ass Pokemon. And then they hear the explanation on what Klefki's supposed to be and they're like, wow, I like this. Also, I did have 2 Slowpokes. Now I feel dumb. I have an Arbok. My 2 Poliwags. Bring both of them along. And this Rhyhorn. Humanoid tentacle Pokemon. Legit don't know what that is. Oh fuck, I did the wrong one. This is a Leafstone evolution. I don't need to get EXP. Fuck, this battle's for nothing. That reminds me to save because I haven't saved in forever. Took in sunlight, huh? You want to play in Third Strike on Fightcade? Would that entertain you? Barbaracle's hilarious. I can't look at it and not laugh. How did I get a Poliwag and not call it Polyswag? Billy Drum. I don't care. So there's a way to make this thing into a Polytoad. But like how? It's not a Moonstone. It's not a Sunstone. Trade holding King's Rock is the correct way to do it. This ROM hack added an incorrect way to do it. Hariyama's great! You guys all hate some based ass Pokemon. It's a fucking sumo, it'll hit you with its giant ass motherfucking hands. Didn't take damage that fight. So this dumb thing's a Water Stone. The other one, it's a mystery. I've got it right here, so I can just look it up. Polytoad. Level 35. Wow, it's literally just level it up. That's funny. Let me do that right now. The reason it didn't already do it is because it can only level up. It can only evolve once per battle. I beat Wally up with a Groudon. Happy. Politoed is a happy Pokemon. I'm just gonna buy a few extras of the stones because I don't know how many I need of each one. There's one stone that's only used to evolve 2 Pokemon, I think. Or like 3. Might be Leaf Stone. What happened to the guy I just challenged? Where is he? I want to play him on 5K, but he didn't reply. You checking out? I remember Poliwrath had a weirdly popular movement to add him to Pokken. Poliwrath is a very forgettable Pokemon, I thought. But everyone like banded together to like request him. He didn't make it. He wasn't super popular. But I remember there was like there were like votes and shit. It's like what Pokemon? There was like a big discussion early on in Pokken. It was like maybe we don't even know if things that aren't fighting types can even make it in. Nice 5-hit Rock Blast. And Poliwrath is a Poliwrath is a Gen 1 fighting type. Yeah, Poliwrath's the original Kaleo. Someone look up what level I need to get Rhyhorn 2 to evolve it. I bet it's 40, I hope not. Ah, that's high. They can beat the Blissey 1v1. That's a lot of EXP. Horn Drill. Horn Drill always fails if you're a lower level than the opponent, so you can't use it to cheese fights. I remember running on this stretch a lot, but it wasn't this trainer that I used to fight, it was a different one. The crit. Step on this Blissey. I was all geared up to play some third strike. I was ready. I'm not super duper afraid of that. I've fought many Scizors in my day, and I know the rules. I know the dance. If I see Scizor on my opponent's team, I know all the appropriate steps. Um, yeah, well, yeah. In Gen 1, it will not hit if you're slower. But in later gens, it won't hit if you're lower level. Beat up this Blissey, throw rocks at it, just like in the Safari Zone. That's how we handle Blissies. This thing is still on a roll to live, I hate it. I wish it would just die. 2,000 experience to level up. I do need to fight her one more time. I love that Pokemon games you can consistently use status ailments to cheese fights. I appreciate that game design. It's like not cheesing, it's just that status ailments aren't shit. Whoa, nice one, Candle. Evolving, motherfucker. I'm a Rhydon now. Rhyperior doesn't exist yet. Reminded that Rhyperior has vaginas on its hands. Thrown in the fucking garbage. Where are my Nidos? Where'd they end up? Oh, they are. I'm running out of Gen 1 mons to do stuff with. I have not yet gotten a Dratini. I've like known where it is, but I haven't actually bothered to get it. That's a Gen 1 mon I didn't finish. I could just catch its evolved form. Same with Golbat, but you know, I have two ball toys. Leaf Stone. I think there's a finite number of Moonstones in Gen 1 and its remake. Go catch a Dugtrio. So these are the ones that are truly fast, is the Stone Evos, and there's a lot of them in this. I think I got an Arbok. Didn't get a Raichu. Nidoking is like 4 feet tall, if memory serves. I think I have Slash somewhere. Kirby's not Waterstone, is it? It is not. That Kirby's kind of low level. I wish it was a bit higher. Wailord less dense than air. That's such a funny way to phrase it. Wailord is very light for its size. I wouldn't be surprised if it's less dense than water. It almost has to be. Yay, I got Golbat finally. I don't like how Golbat has such a fucking stupid looking mouth. Spearow, I think, has a kind of a later evolutionary point than you would expect. Like Pidgeotto is like level fucking 20 or something, 22. But Spearow might be like level 30. Thing threw an egg at me. Oh, do you want to play some Third Strike? Never mind, it was 23. It's pretty low. 22. That's really low. No promises. Someone red pill me on red remedy. Groudon weighs like 999 kilograms for Mega. Primal Groudon. Even the regular ass Groudon is one of the heaviest Pokemon. No, I don't want to go to Everdread's game. He's got a bunch of other people who I don't want to fight. Probably. Successfully ran, baby. Imagine if my computer crashed right now. Hold on. Celesteela is the only Pokemon heavier than Groudon, and by 0.2 kilograms. You can't surprise me with information like that. I know everything about Pokemon. Oh yeah, Cosmo M. That one's also 999.9, I believe. Because it's a black hole. Yes. If just one or the other, you get half experience if you do half the fight or if you have the EXP share. But if you do the EXP share and switch in, you get 3/4 of the experience. Someone look up Krabby's evolution. And I'm fixing to hop on Fightcade, and if someone wants to play, they can play. Once I evolve this dumb crab. Oops, I got the wrong Pokemon in the lead. Hope I don't die. Ah, I didn't die. Fucking Blissey's so weak. Holy shit, that was stab double edge. Blissey has 10 base attack. Luke's learning that Ibuki, so I hear. I might play later, but I'm kind of tired. It's only going to get worse the later you wait. Hold up. Whoa, I was doing the wrong window. Motherfucker! How do I make this little thing go away? Look at that stretchy chat. Hold on, I'm almost there. There. That looks nice. Kingler's level 28. That's not too much. Oh, I still have the dumb Pidgey. Cut my EXP down. Probably one more battle. It looks like it might be two more. It's the largest weight increase possible in Pokemon. I don't know why I bothered. It's literally the lightest possible Pokemon, the heaviest possible. 700, I can do it. That's like 700 right there. Dumb bear. I've been putting off making a few of my uh, Street Fighter 4 Omega, Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter 5 videos because of sure you can being down. I could still put some up. Released. Be free. How am I doing? My Pokedex. 139 caught. Shuriken Forums is actually going to stay permanently from what I can tell. The front page is the thing that's been down lately. That's because they're reworking I shouldn't talk too much about it. They're reworking a payment scheme with the advertiser. Did I just save? I think I did. I'll save again.